All right, it's another edition of Bystanders at News 10 on Flip TV. Of course, Michael Adekunle is my name. You're welcome on the show once again. Esteemed viewers across the globe, we appreciate you for your support. We appreciate you for always keeping in touch with us on this program. Thank you so much, everyone. It's a new year. We have our new things on board to talk about. We have issues to dissect, issues bothering the minds of Nigerians. Bystanders at News 10, all the way from Lagos, Nigeria, specifically Urban News 10. All right, with me at the News 10 are these papers: The Punch, the Vanguard newspaper, and the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Okay, to the business of today. Let's quickly see the stories on the front page of the Punch newspaper. Very, very important stories here. The major headline on the front page of the Punch newspaper: APC promises heavy defeat as Atiku eyes 2027 presidential bid. APC promises heavy defeat as Atiku eyes 2027 presidential bid. Atiku has wisdom, capacity, energy. We run in 2027, says 8. PDP welcomes ex-vice president. Others. See the other stories on the front page of this same paper, the Punch newspaper. Page 19, we have Obasanjo speaking. Obasanjo falls 88 trillion naira debt burden, says relief mismanaged. The ex-president of the country, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, falls 88 trillion naira debt burden, says relief mismanaged. To the next one, page 28 of the Punch newspaper. Federal government to withdraw recognition of Kenya, Uganda, Niger universities. The FCC threatens Buhari ex-ministers arrests over 37 billion naira fraud. That's on page 7 of the Punch newspaper. And down the paper, let's see what we have there. Please return rescued trafficked children to Bauchi State. Please return rescued trafficked children. Please return rescued trafficked children to Bauchi State. You can see the pictures of the children on the front page of the Punch newspaper. On to the next one, page 20. No plan to hike fuel price. NNPCL assures Nigerians. I think I said this yesterday that I don't think there is any plan to increase fuel price in the country for now. No plan to hike fuel price. NNPCL assures Nigerians. Federal government eyes 75,000 jobs with gas initiative. Moving down to page 27 of the Punch newspaper. President will return Bayelsa oil field taken under Buhari, says minister. To the next one, which is the Vanguard newspaper. The Vanguard with a crucial headline. What's the Vanguard saying this morning? How did you say? An important one here, but a sad story. Reign of bandits, kidnappers. Reign of bandits, kidnappers in Nigeria. Disquiet as terror attacks on Abuja Middle Belt towns continue. Wow. Disquiet as terror attacks on Abuja Middle Belt towns continue in the country. Scores killed, many kidnapped. Government stormed shopping mall in Nasarawa, killed 4 shoppers. CP direct investigation into attack. Chief Imam Okada rider killed in fresh Plateau attack. This has been becoming unbearable in the country. It is going out of control. Seriously, our security agents need to do something very, very fast concerning insecurity in the country. We need to see them act on this very, very quickly. Disquiet as terror attacks on Abuja Middle Belt towns continue in the country. And to the next one, end naira scarcity, devaluation, rising inflation. Trade Union Congress tells federal government end naira scarcity, devaluation, rising inflation. TUC tells federal government. No apology for backing Jiri's re-election, says the former president, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. And so page 29 of the Vanguard newspaper, no plan to increase price of petrol, says NNPC Limited. No plan to increase price of petrol, says NNPC. So Nigerians should keep calm on that. There's no issue. Do not be scared. Let's remove phobia from our minds. There's no plan to increase price of petrol for now. Governor Atiku was suspends council caretaker committee chairman to the last paper. I'll be reading to the viewers the Nigerian Tribune newspaper on 2024 budgets. 2024 budgets designed to take care of ruling class, says Trade Union Congress. 2024 budgets designed to take care of ruling class, TUC says. Fan keeps mom 7 months after thieves carted away Lagos airport cables. I'm moving down to page 3 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. 2024 budgets. National Assembly gets highest allocation in 25 years. The National Assembly gets highest allocation in 25 years. All right, let's quickly take a look at the pictures on the front page of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Was this picture illustrating? From left, Chief of Staff to the President, Frank Bajabiabila, Speaker of House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, and the Vice Chancellor, National Open University of Nigeria, now Professor Olufemi Peters, during the inauguration of a building built by Bajabiabila for now Surulere campus in Lagos on Wednesday. You can see the pictures right on the front page of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. The picture of Bajabiabila, the picture of the Vice Chancellor of Nine University, and that's the National Open University of Nigeria, and the picture of the Speaker of House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas. Ondo government suspends local government LCD chairman. I have it on page 25 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Of course, our reviewers are set to express the views concerning trending issues in the country. It's bystanders at instance. The number one is review program. Just for 2 minutes. Michael. Good morning to you, Michael.
Morning, Atiku, Michael. Happy New Year.
I wish you say
Happy New Year to our esteemed viewers.
You are meeting for the first time, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you for the New Year.
You've been with us, man. You've been with us. Yeah, I saw the comment.
Online, yes.
All right, quickly to Odunlade Taiwo, thank you so much for joining us. There's a Chima, thank you so much for joining us. All to you, our officer, thank you so much for joining us. Godwin. Good morning, Michael. Adekunle. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Good, Godwin Kechuku, greetings from Sydney. Good morning, Michael Adekunle.
Adekunle, yeah.
All right. Okay, good morning to you, Michael Omoyedeku.
Yeah, you can say that again.
All right, thank you so much, everyone. We really appreciate you for always commenting on the comment section, for always staying glued to Flip TV. Michael, latest development in the country on the front page of the Punch newspaper. APC promises heavy defeat as Atiku eyes 2027 presidential bid. What's Atiku looking for? That's what Nigerians are saying. You lost in the previous election, the 2007 election, you lost it. 2011 election, you lost it. 2015 election, you lost it. The 2023 election, you lost it. The game should be over. What's he looking for again? 2027. Michael, your take.
Well, as long as is eligible, as long as the law permits Alhaji Atiku Abubakar to contest as the number one person in this country, I think it's part of his rights, fundamental at that, to aspire, regardless his past failures, in quotes now. So I believe it is still within his right to so do. And I also think perhaps he has learned his lessons from his previous disposition to things after a general election like that. And Atiku will jet out of the country and until the next election before he resurfaces. So perhaps he's trying to correct that, trying to be politically relevant in spite of the fact that he has lost in the last general election, try to galvanize other opposition political parties to see how far they could go in the next election. I think it's good for the politics.
It's good for the politics. That's what Michael is saying at the news this morning. But Nigerians feel Atiku shouldn't go, to contest again in the country. Looking at his antecedents.
I mean, you can't stop anybody that is legally qualified not to. What should be the conversation is that if the people actually really want him to do so, if he has that support, if he had that number to get his aspiration materialized. So telling him not to contest shouldn't be the conversation. It is within his rights. Having the support is what should be the debate. So it is right.
But is he seeing the promise that has been made by the APC government that Atiku will be defeated heavily?
Of course,
is he ready for the defeat?
Of course, every political party, we always tell you, we are in charge. Don't forget, at the point PDP told us that they are going to rule for 60 years. That was the level of confidence they had at that time, and unfortunately, that 60 was converted to 16. They could only rule for 16 years, and before they were thrown out. So it's a welcome development. It is within his right to contest. But whether Nigerians really wanted an Atiku or the likes of Atiku is another kettle of fish.
Don't you think it's too early to talk about 2027 election?
Not at all. The groundwork must begin as soon as you end a particular election, a particular general election, and I think that is what he's doing.
Away from that, we are in a confused state, Michael, over insecurity in the country. Charles talked about Plateau State yesterday. I get a serious matter in the country right now. Nasarawa also facing it. The FCT, the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, also facing it. What is the problem?
For me, I think there should be. I expect the president to declare perhaps a state of emergency on security. Michael, the security situation is at an alarming state as we speak. Forget about maybe Lagos State, where to some extent there's some level of or resemblance of a solid security system in most part of the country, the southeast, and the north central, the core north. The banditry activity, the level of banditry we're having in those locations calls for concern, and the security chiefs seems not to be in charge of things as we speak. That is what it looks like for me, because there is no justification for some of the things we are hearing. Mike, some of these issues are not even reported. There are kidnapping cases that we don't even get to know about that are going on, and I can tell you that for free. So the security agencies, beyond the fact that the National Assembly, we call them from time to time, we summon them to come and explain and all of that. Beyond all of that, I think perhaps the president should declare a state of emergency. Let there be total attention on security at this time. And the reason is very simple. There can't be any serious development in an environment that is not secured. Before any investor we think of moving in his or her investment, one of the critical factors you must look at is security. And when we are lagging behind in the area of security, we are shopping around for investors to come to our countries and invest, they are not going to come. So we must sit back and address that salient aspect of our life, that security aspect of our life, and ensure that Nigerians feel safe in their country. I mean, irrespective of where they reside.
Many thought the fuel price will increase to 1,200 per liter. So yesterday, Nigerians were kind of confused. I told some of our persons here, some of the reviewers, that it cannot happen now. We're trying to set the country ablaze. A country that is witnessing so much hardship, increasing fuel to 1,200 per liter. I don't think it's a welcome idea. And NNPC has said it this morning that there is no plan on ground to increase fuel price. Michael, the take.
I want to take that assurance very cautiously. Don't forget, NNPC has told us a lot of things in the past. If you always start like a rumor, and before you know it,
It becomes the news.
It becomes the order of the day. The current price of petrol today, if somebody has told us that we are going to arrive at that price, perhaps we will have argued it and say it's not possible. But alas, we are already buying fuel at 600, 700 naira per liter as of today. So when the rumor of 1,002 filtered in, I mean, I was surprised that marketers can even be proposing that, and I wouldn't blame the marketers so much as long as you are import dependent. You are the mercy of the marketers because you do not have the capacity to cater for the entire country as NNPC. So you are the mercy of both the major and the other marketers that we have. So 1,002 will be a suicide mission, and I think Nigerians at this time must be ready to resist that with everything they have. But thankfully, NNPC has debunked that information that there's no plan to do so.
Thank you so much, Michael.
Always.
All right, good morning to you, young man. Oh, sorry. Gently. Gently. All right. Can you move closer a bit? What happened to your leg?
Partial stroke.
Okay, partial stroke. Sorry about that. Your name, sir?
My name is William.
William. William what?
William Bature.
William Bature. From which state?
From Plateau State.
From Plateau State.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to tell us something about Plateau?
Yeah, I want to say, yes.
There's crisis going on in Plateau State, which we have over 100 persons killed.
It is just a pity, and quite a pity. The country I was born up, the country I grown up, and I understand what security is all about. The country I grown up, seeing this country going down, is on the leadership. Right when just crisis started, when Mohammed Yusuf was there, when Mohammed Yusuf started this nonsense from Maiduguri, when he started, we saw the hand coming. We saw Mohammed Yusuf is the founder of Boko Haram.
Okay.
He's the founder of Boko Haram. That is when Nigeria has no risk. When he started it from Maiduguri, thank God, Yaradua make a clearer call. This clearer call he makes, all security agents were drafted from every state down to Maiduguri. Mohammed Yusuf was caught, Mohammed Yusuf was killed. When the captain Mohammed was killed, that operation was sabotaged. Notwithstanding, the whole thing lead in leadership. When Yaradua make a clearer call with all heart, with his mind, to make sure that he crushed it once and for all, and they moved in there and did it. Why can't leadership begin to take that step? A drastic step. He's still on the leadership. I still make this statement then. I told it to some of my friends. I said, look, what is going to just, the way the world are looking for solution for it, Nigeria are going to look for solution for what is happening in Jos. Because Jos is where I know in the whole state, one of the most peaceful states you can ever talk of. And a typical Jos person, no tribe in Jos will tell me, I will not tell you. You understand, man? Let me give you instance. This thing is happening, all this pocket hitting, all this gorilla hitting. They will hit, bam, they will run. When they hit, bam, when the youth came out, they wanted to retaliate, they will draft soldiers. They will draft soldiers, and innocent people, they will prevent them or arrest them, this and that, everybody will run. But the time they are carrying this attack, you will not see soldiers. But when they carry the attack, the indigenous of that day, they say, I will not agree. We will retaliate, they have killed my brother, we did it. Before they will make security agent. Where are security agents? Where does intelligence go? You understand? But not one, not two. You understand? But let me give you a practical example. This thing is happening. Since the beginning of have they hit Lantang? Have they hit inside Lantang? Go and hit inside Lantang. Go and hit Lantang or hit Fauci. Yeah. Go and hit them now. If what they are doing, hit them.
Where is Lantang? Can you come closer? Sorry, man. Sorry.
Yes, the Lantang I'm talking of. I'm talking of Lantang North.
Okay.
The Lantang I'm talking of.
Is in where?
In Jos, is in Jos. That is where Dom Kadbali come from. That is where Colonel John Shagaya come from. That is where Dogo Yaro come from. That is where late Joseph Namban Gaba come from. That is where Colonel Nimel, which police killed sometime in Lagos, he comes from. There is no house in Lantang that do not produce a soldier. Neither Lantang. Go and try that mess. You understand? That draft soldier, when we came back, you tell us this. We know the language to tell you. You understand, man? So the problem is that these people, why they don't want to cooperate and do this, the things still lie on the leadership. The leadership knows what is happening. Me, I even want the citizens to revoke on leadership. Leadership has failed us. Leadership has failed to protect us. In security, what are you talking? You understand? What are you saying? What are you saying? This mess happened today. They said they got on government. Tomorrow on government. Who will be on government? And we're having, I understand what security, all my life is security. What are we talking about? It is the leadership. The leadership fails us. The leadership fails us woefully. The leadership fails us.
So can you tell us the cause of the recent crisis in Plateau State?
Actually, I don't know the reason. As you could see me, I am battling with my health. I'm battling. It's people.
You're from Plateau State.
Yeah, I'm from Plateau. I'm battling with my health. I'm really battling with my health. Only I just feel concerned. I just feel concerned.
But are you aware that over 100 people were killed?
Yes, I'm aware. I'm aware.
And you know those communities where people were killed, right?
Yes, actually, I know the community, but I do not go in detail because when I go in detail, you understand, but it will increase my tension. You know, it will increase my tension. So I just hear brief. I say this just again. If they allow just to start deteriorating again, Nigeria are going to suffer.
What do you think is fueling crisis in Jos?
Whatever is fueling crisis on Jos, don't we have the commander-in-chief? Don't we have the commander-in-chief? What are the commanders doing? What are the commanders doing? If we have a leadership that has strong mind, you understand, man? A leadership that has strong mind, you give directive that I don't want to hear this. When you are there, what are you doing in the office? Tomorrow, why are you there? There are young officers. If you cannot deliver, what are you doing?
You leave, right?
Yes, what are you doing if you cannot deliver? What if I hear mess here again? If I hear mess here, you commander, put your commanders, talk to them. Put your commander, talk to them. Your lieutenant, talk to them. You know, if I hear mess, then you mean you are not capable. You cannot deliver. I don't want to hear mess. I am telling you, nobody wants to lose his post. Once you make that director, they understand that this is the next thing is going to happen. Forget it. Put your lieutenant, talk one-on-one with them. Tell Nigerians, let the commander come out and commit them. Let them give promise to Nigeria. If I hear mess, what are you telling me?
Are you a military man?
I have everything.
Are you a military man?
Yes. I went to Nigeria military school, Zaria.
Okay. Former military man, right?
Not really.
Okay.
Not really.
Okay. You have families in Jos, right?
I have family. I am here just now. I have family in Jos. I have no other place to run to. It's Jos. I have no other place to run to. It's Jos. But it's just a pity that Justice been to deteriorate. When it deteriorate, it will accumulate. I say this thing when it's go. If you allow justice to go like this, forget it. If you cannot calm justice, that means you can't come anywhere because the intention was that get justice. Once you get justice, other people are pocket resistance in the north. They are just pocket resistance. Once you can capture justice, we have captured the north. That was the secret. That was the agenda, and they failed. You understand? So justice must be well protected. Must be well protected. Must be well protected. There are some things that I don't supposed to come on the air and say. There are some things I don't ought to have come to on the air and say. I begin to say. Just must be well protected. This is the time if a leadership want to work. Just I don't want to hear mess in just. This is the time. This is the time. Leadership that want to work, give a strong signal to your commanders, to your lieutenants. Strong signal. Strong signal. You all know the consequence. Failing, you know the consequence. Give strong signal. Just as far as just, you are touching my eyeball. Once you can hold just, forget it. Go there. There is no tribe you no meet in Jos. Is this the Yoruba? The best Yoruba man you want to meet, go to Jos. The best Igbo man you want to meet, go to Jos. The best, I'm telling you, go to Jos. You will see the best of them. The best people you are talking to, go to Jos and see. See all tribes, they are doing their best because how they enjoy Jos. And you will wonder, is this the Yoruba man I know in Jos? Nine be this. You will wonder. Go there and see the best of a Yoruba man, the best of an Igbo man. I am telling you. So Jos must be well handled, must be well taken care.
Is religion part of the problem, part of the reasons why we
Yes.
witness of all these crises in Jos?
Yes, actually yes. It should be part of it, but it's just a fraction for the lack of knowledge. People are being carried with it. They've been triggered with that. With religion. They go underground, triggered it. When you see now, look at Christian now. Let me give you an analysis. Paraventure Christian gather said today we are going to show this pagan. We are going to show this pagan. In that meeting, there will be division. Some Christian brother will say, no, this thing we are planning is not good. But within our brother kindred, the Muslim, within 1 hour, I have seen that within a month, that today we are showing this Agna, we are showing this pagan. That meeting is concluded. But the learned one, people like Rubado, people like Babangida, people like this governor of Kaduna State and the left, they are learned. You are bringing that. They will try to, they will try to counter you. But a lot of people, they are just covered with that religion. Something they are just covered. People from Mali that are even coming to be our friends here, you take that religion to them, you abide them in.
Now, you've lived there before. Presently, you are in Lagos, right?
Yes.
Now, can you tell us the major thing that is causing the crisis in Plateau State?
Actually, I am not there. That's why I tell you, say, hell, I am battling with health challenge. If not, I am a lover of news, and whatever I am saying, it should be authentic. And I want to know what is going on in my environment. I would have taken pain to find that, but I don't want to go deep.
Okay.
But the main thing I just have the privilege and opportunity to have said, which will clear my mind. Leadership. In terms of security, leadership should send a strong signal to their commanders, to their lieutenants. Failing to do that, leave that place, leave that position. There are young boys who are ready to deliver. Young boys that are failing. I don't want to hear mess. Once there is mess in just all commanders, put new leadership. It happened. Let it be change of command. Once it happens, what happened to other? You will see there will be answer.
Is this administration capable of defeating insurgency in Nigeria? This administration?
To the best of my knowledge, from what I've been following and see this, it will take God credit. I see. I don't see with that mind. The person who even failed me most is Buhari. Buhari failed me. Buhari was a person that I so much love. Buhari, because best of his military experience. I thinking when he comes in, he will crush in terms of security, will be a thing of the past. That I give him 1,000%. But before God and man, 0%. I was believing most of the things that when he comes in, and I know him no nonsense man. I know when something happened between our border with Cameroon, how many of our soldiers were killed there before they know. The person who moved troops down there, it was Buhari. Is this Shagari who sent you there? He has passed the battle line. He has passed this and they tell him withdraw, come back. So I was looking at him like somebody that is coming to deliver. In terms of security, for me, he fell. But seeing the capability of that, I don't think he will do. The difficult person to deal with is somebody that has military organization. He doesn't have military organization. And I'm afraid. I am afraid in the city. I am very afraid. I am afraid in his city. Where he's sitting, I'm afraid. His lieutenant, he should hold his lieutenant very well. Yes. He should hold them, service. He should hold them well. He should not compromise with them. He should hold them there. If you know that, before you know, they will carry monkey, they will be looking for monkey.
All right, Mr. Michael Adekunle, collect this man's details. We need more of his critical analysis on this platform. All right, please, Charles, get his number from me. All right, quickly to another person.
Good morning, Mr. Michael.
Good morning.
Yeah, I decided to bring him on board because I know him right from time. Even when he was okay, when he was working, I know him right from Plateau. So, good morning, Mr. Michael. Good morning to all our viewers.
All right, let's talk about the security this man does talk about, the security challenges in the country. Of course, we all know that this country is not safe anymore. As we talk, as we speak right now, it's a reign of bandits and kidnappers in Nigeria, especially in the northern part of the country, everywhere. Even the southern part is not safe as well.
Well,
Okay, continue.
Mr. Michael, thank you for the question. A few days ago, we came to this place and we talked about the insecurity that is ravaging the whole state in Nigeria, mostly the Plateau state. I came this morning, he met me, he's my friend. I know him right from Jos, like I told you. He is actually from a place called Lantan in Plateau state, and Lantan is actually a place that's been, their language, we call them Tarok, they are the Tarok people. And they have the highest generals in the whole federation. And for him to have said to you that he should go to Tarok or go to Lantan or Panshin and raise this kind of dose that you call a crisis, I don't think we're going to escape there. But the insecurity in Nigeria is now getting out of hands. The security in Nigeria is nothing but against the general masses. Nigerian security against the average Nigerians. You cannot fight security when you know quite already that these are the right thing to do, but you are not putting it in place. We are talking about Nigerians that are being killed every now and then, every day, and average Nigerian is being brought down. But what does the state government, what are the federal government got to do with this? They have nothing, because some of them derive more pleasure in seeing most of these average Nigerians lost their lives. Because you cannot tell me that a country where you have said that you have known the roots, you have known where the problem lies, you have known where the source of your problem lies from, and at the end of the day, you could not tackle such problem. You allow the problem to keep on emanating from wherever it comes from. I think it's a shame and a slap to the Nigerian government. Plateau State, like my friend just said now, happens to be one of the most peaceful states, a very, very lovely place to be. Mr. Michael, if you happens to be in Plateau State, there's no state that's in Nigeria here that you'll be happy to go to, if not because of crisis. Very peaceful state, very lovely place, environment. What do you want to eat? Is it the Irish potato? Is it what is there that you can, very fresh food, you know, in terms of fruits, everything is there. That is what I'm saying. But because of the selfishness of our Nigerian politicians, what have they done? They have put in place a manner in which a lot of Nigerians will be killed and they are deriving pleasure. Because you fear these people are not having what I may call dividends in terms of the killings of masses. The average Nigerian, I don't think those people, they have said to them that they knows where the insecurity is coming from, they would have fought for it now. But you allow an average Nigerian, which you went to every 4 years, they will go for an electoral pool and elect you, exercise their franchise, they will elect you. At the end of the day, you derive pleasure in seeing them being killed. It's not fair. A life of a single American is more than any other thing in the world. You cannot stand, but look at something happened in Plateau State. A lot of Nigerians, a lot of Plateau people were killed. About 100 and something people were killed and still counting. The whole governors came to Lagos, said they were celebrating Christmas. Is it supposed to be like that? Let's forget about the fact that somebody will come here because they are acting from one party. Let's forget about political party affiliation or the other. Let's talk about exactly what is going on. Somebody was killed in your state and you left your state, you came to Lagos State, you are celebrating Christmas. Is it supposed to be like that? Meaning that an average Nigerian that have just decided to exercise their franchise, electing you into that particular post is nothing to you. So it's a shame to Nigerian government. Unless the Tinubu should have to wake up, because his service chief are the ones that he should have to put in place, organize them, because if you cannot do all those things, people will not even love your service chief. It's you that they will love as a president. Because the country gets worse, you are the one they will call. So what is the problem? Why not bring down those people together? A lot of killings. My brother, people will be here saying all manner of rubbish here. If it has not affected you, you will not know what it takes for you to lose your loved ones. So what are we talking about? It's not good at all. It's not, the government is a bit selfish. Very, very selfish. And it's not supposed to be. See, I live in Jos. I breathe Jos. I stayed, if I'm not mistaken, I stayed in Jos for more than 15 to 20 years. I stayed in Jos. I started my secondary school in Jos. I know what Jos, there's no part of Jos that I've not stayed, that I've not been to.
You understand the terrain?
Very, very well. Very, very well. Are you getting me? This place that they are talking about that they killed a lot of people. This is not the first time. This place needs to Pansin, where there's federal polytechnic, federal college for education, and also have Pocos, where their state university is being mounted, apart from the federal university, UJ. It's a shame to Nigerian government. You cannot, if you have lived in abroad before, for most of these are diaspora, the best place for you to stay is Jos, if you come back to this country. But because of the environment, because of what is going on.
Charles, away from that, how did you feel when you got the news that the fuel price will be increased yesterday to 1,200 naira?
That is another problem we are having in this.
So, it has been debunked.
So it's a welcome development then. It's a welcome.
How did you feel yesterday?
Very, very sad. Very, very sad. From here to Agege now is almost 200 naira. You know that.
It's not almost 200, it is 200
Thank you very,
and above.
Thank you very much. Ordinary Agege here. And it's a reasonable trackable. Now, if we decide to have lifted the price of fuel from 700 to 1,200 naira, you see, sometimes I want to ask myself this question. Does this politician actually know that we are also Nigerians? Do they also believe, know that they were once like you and I walking on the streets like this? Do they also know? I remember, let me tell you, the present senator representing Nasarawa Igon constituency, David Mugadu. I know him when he was an Okada rider. Right from Nasarawa Igon, that's in Nasarawa State there. I know him right from then when he was an Okada rider. To the extent, okay, now he became a member of State House of Assembly in Nasarawa State. Today, he's a senator for almost 8 years. People like that cannot even remember where they come from. Does these people actually remember that they were once like us today? Then, what is their problem? That you cannot even think about the sufferings of the masses. What you are after is nothing. What goes to your pocket? How many Nigerians, how many people, how many houses can you own in Paris? How many houses can you own in Birmingham City in England? How many houses? How many girlfriends can you be able to fly in a private jet as a politician? Is it supposed to be like that? Nigerians are suffering and you want to increase the price of fuel. Thank God you have said it, they just debunk the statement that it's a rumor. It's a welcome development, but if something like that should happen, how much is an average civil servant in Nigeria collecting? How much is a bag of rice now is almost 65,000 naira. A bag of rice is almost 68,000. How much is a salary of an average civil servant in Nigeria? What are we talking about? See, my brother, sometimes when we begin to talk about things that is happening here, somebody should not come here and start telling us simply because, forget about party. Everybody can be from one political party affiliation or the other, PDP, APC, Labour, forget about all those political parties. But the problem is that Nigerians are suffering. Nigerians are not happy. Nigerians, this is just January 4th. January 4th. Just look at the faces of everybody. If it were in those days, do you know that people will still be at the mood of Christmas celebration? That's nothing. It's a shame to Nigerian government. These people should always remember that they come from somewhere. They were once walking on the street like us, and they were once as poor as the way we are, and God has given them the mantle to become whatever they are, and they are nothing but destroying the privilege that was given to them. Thank you very much, Mr. Michael.
Thank you, Charles. I appreciate it. What you? How are you doing? I'm fine, by the grace of God. You're welcome on board. Yeah, let's talk about the issue on ground. We're talking about politics. Atiku in 2027 presidential race. Now, of course, you know politics is a game of interest. It's also a game of ambition. Are you getting it? But is it not too early to talk about 2027?
As a person, I always know that Atiku will contest 2027 election. Looking at the timing, as politicians, I don't think there's any time that is early for them to start articulating their interests. Because for me, from my own understanding, Atiku will always contest as long as he's physically fit to do so. Then it is right as a Nigerian to contest. And you cannot coerce him or force him not to contest. But the issue is, come 2027, it will be a Herculean task for the opposition to unseat this current government. Not because they will not have the popularity, not because they will not have the numerical strength, but this government in power will rig the election. We saw it play out in Kogi State. We saw it play out in Imo State, where results were written before the commencement of the process. If we were to be a people that do evaluation and think ahead, by now the conversation should have been how to review our electoral acts. And nobody's talking about it now. When the election draws close, you see fire brigade approach, and the government will tell you that they are racing against time. We are all aware that the major reason the last election was not free, fair, and credible is the discretionary power given to INEC to the of transmission of election results. By now, conversation should have been going around how to review that electoral act, to remove that discretionary power from INEC, to compare INEC by the constitution that you must upload election results electronically from the polling units. Or we can even go further to say, let us have electronic voting. It's achievable. Nobody's having that conversation. So I don't know how opposition want to manage it. Even as we speak, the current government of Senator Atiku is not popular among Nigerians. He's only struggling. He's not popular among Nigerians. As to people,
Not popular as president, or he's not popular.
popularity I'm talking about is one is not delivering, but that's not what I'm saying. You know, when people will tell you that this is my president, they will say that we support this government. The people that are doing their things in their own way, a good percentage of Nigerians do not believe in this government. Though the government was not popular from the inception because he won with minority votes. Looking at the vote that will be garnered, the ones that Atiku garnered by INEC figure, he was not popular from the point of being elected. Even if you say by Nigerian constitution he won, based on the result that was declared by INEC, he won with a minority vote.
With a minority vote, can you just step aside a bit? Don't go, Matthew. You were reacting to what?
Yes, I will react. See, my own point of view, I'm an accountant. Your name? Ajoye Olawale Research. I'm from Ondo State, but I'm still in Lagos. My secondary school in Lagos, university in Lagos. I'm a banker by profession. I study accounting.
You were reacting to what?
Yes, he's not having the part. When you say you read, that must be part of figure. Tinubu's government is very popular. The reason is this: Shagari won election that time with a minority vote. If you had Nnamdi Azikiwe vote with Awolowo, they beat Shagari. That's an antecedent. Shagari won the 3 election again with the same election. If you had Awolowo's vote, Nnamdi Azikiwe's vote, Waziri's vote, Aminu Kanu's vote, it's more than Shagari's vote. Then what are we saying? Are we not saying Shagari is a minority government? He's saying Tinubu is not popular. No. This is a governor, a president that ruled Lagos State for 8 years. With that, he's already a popular figure in Nigeria. Then coming to the election, you cannot go into an election as a divided house. PDP is formidable. They are expected to win the election, going by the figure of what, because PDP's vote goes with Kwakwanso. How do we Toby? How do we say Atiku? And you're now saying Tinubu rigged. He didn't rig. They divided their vote by themselves. I'm telling you, Obi was the causes of what happened in that election. Obi was used when he was a PDP before even the campaign. This is how they used it. Party told me, Shabuto, London. Obi was the person that was supposed to go for Labour. Tinubu now asked him to step down for Obi. Obi didn't know. They used him to divide the Southeast vote from PDP's vote. They knew that Southeast will vote for PDP. No how. But for them to remove the vote, they now play with Obi. Obi doesn't know that they were using him. They asked Utomi to step down. Utomi came down from UK and stepped down for Obi. Go and check. Go and check it. He came from UK and stepped down for Obi. When he stepped down for Obi, I told my son, I said Tinubu has won. I said Tinubu will win. The back of vote, going to PDP, we now go to Labour. In Lagos State, what happened in Lagos State? PDP's vote will go to Labour. If Obi have stayed in PDP will have won their election.
What of Wike?
In Wike is a factor. In Wike is not a politician. He's only a factor in Rivers. Obi is a factor in the Southeast.
But was Wike not a factor that
is also a factor?
Cost PDP?
Yes, it's minor.
Okay.
Compared to Obi's vote. Wike's vote is not up to 1 million. Go and check what the vote in Rivers. It's up to 1 million. Compared to what Obi's vote, Obi's vote about 6 million. Add it to Atiku, he has already won.
So Martin, you said you disagree with your...
I disagree with totally. He's saying they rig. Where is your paper? Where is your figure? I'm a banker. I travel all over Nigeria. On that day of election, I was calling people on that polling unit. I was calling what is happening over there, what's happening. So they rig there when people are there. Where I voted, my own polling unit, Labour won it in Agidimbi. Strong base of APC. Labour won it. Tinubu's mother is from Alausa and Agidimbi. Obi won there. So did Obi rig there? I don't know why people did not win it. They will say rig. You did not plan your election before. This man has planned everything. Let me tell you now, 2027 now, they already planned it already. Some governors in PDP will decamp to APC in the Southeast and South, just for them to reduce the vote that will go to PDP, even if Obi contests. Now, Obi cannot win 27 election because the Hausas will never vote for Obi.
Why? What's the reason?
Because they are religious. They prefer voting for nature. Yes, their vote will always go to either their person or to Tinubu. And Tinubu has been playing this thing for more than 30 years. This is a man that has been giving them money right from when he was Lagos State governor. He helped Akume. He helped Lalong. When the Ambassador was dealing with them, go and check the record. He helped Bayoshe. He helped so many of them. He helped the weekend himself when he was fighting with Ameshi. So that was why most of people come together to help him. So what is Greek? When you don't have people, you say yes, your people. No fact. No fact. To me, he didn't do well. I agree. He didn't do well. He didn't do well. I agree. He didn't do well. But if you look at the kind of problem we have in this country, it's more than Tinubu. We in this country, we are evil in nature in this country.
But he said he was prepared for the job.
Look at Plateau.
That's what he said.
Plateau kill it.
Are you getting me?
He said
he was prepared for the job.
Yes,
that was a statement.
He always said, even though we cannot turn this country around, even as we cannot turn this country will be turned around by we individuals, by Nigeria, not the government. I will tell you, if you check this country, we are evil in nature. Look at the killing in Plateau. The killing in Plateau is because the Hausa Fulani want to reduce the Christians at all costs.
So it's a
religious crisis. It's a crisis. They want to, because Plateau is Christian state. That's our Christian. Go and check. It's happening. That's our Plateau. I've been to Nasarawa. It's Christian. Plateau, they are Christian. That's what is happening. They want to reduce the number of Christians at all costs. But if you check the Easterners and the Yorubas, they don't have a problem. They don't have, I'm willing to live with you, even when you are a Muslim. I don't need to start fighting you. There is no hatred. But over there, they just want to reduce the number of Christians at all costs. So that is my take.
All right, please meet him behind the camera. Thank you so much, Matthew. Now, you heard what this man said.
But let me respond to what he said. Let me respond to what he said.
Okay.
You see, he was just being sentimental.
Sentimental?
Yeah, the issues are raised, he didn't address it. My analysis of 2023 election was not based on rigging. It was, even if the election was not free, fair, and credible, it was based on the vote garnered by each of the candidates, at least the three major candidates. I was saying that at from the point of declaring Tinubu the winner, that he was declared winner with minority votes. So I wonder what he came here to say. You put me under observation, and he came, all the issues I raised, he didn't even address it. What I was saying is that if you put the vote Atiku gets, together with the vote Obi gets, that Tinubu was declared winner with minority vote, and that he was not popular because he won with a minority vote, and that even as we speak, he is not popular among Nigerians. That you can do by serving the opinion of people.
Sorry, can we just pick this call? Udeze Chima is on the line. Good morning to you, Udeze Chima. Welcome on the show.
Good morning, Mr. Michael. Good morning. Good morning. And I'm sorry about yesterday. It seems that there was a hit in my gadget. Mr. Michael, I won't take much of your time this morning. I want to go straight to the point.
What I'm saying is
signing Atiku Abubakar's potential ambition in 2027. Anybody that is closer to Atiku should tell Atiku to go and sit down. Let him enjoy his money, whatever, however he got it, in peace. Unless he has money to throw away. Because the fact remains that from all indications, there's no more democracy in Nigeria. And anybody that is coming out to contest the election with the APC again in Nigeria is just wasting your time. They will just give you whatever they want to give you and take whatever they want to take. The man in charge has monopolized the INEC, has monopolized the security system, has monopolized virtually everything. We are only answering democracy actually. Yes. But in the real sense, there's no more democracy in Nigeria. The 2023 election is a case study here. The 2023 election is a case study. There people voted and they manipulated the whole thing with INEC. They manipulated the whole thing with INEC and the Supreme Court. So I don't know what is giving Atiku the hope that there will be a different story in 2027. It will even be worse. It happened this way when Tinubu is not yet in power and they manipulated everything. Is it now that he's in charge of everything that there will be a free and fair election? No way. Tinubu is busy employing his people, his caucus, his men into INEC, into state flex, returning officers, they are APC members, and you're expected to have a free and fair election. I think it's a dreamer. And anybody that is still coming out to contest the election in Nigeria, and anybody that is still going to vote, that person is living in a fool's paradise. Because you are just going to waste your time. That is it. This man that just left your stand now, you would have asked him one question as a journalist. He was giving us fallacies here, telling us that Tinubu employed Pat Otomi to step down for Obi so that they would destabilize the vote of the PDP. You would have asked that man, where did he get that fact before he come on this platform as old as he is to come and lie to the general public, before you come out to do this kind of analysis. You have to get empirical facts to defend yourself, not coming out to lie and say fallacies because you are a Tinubu or APC stood somewhere 11. That's my submission this morning. God bless you, Mr. Adekunle. You have a lovely day ahead. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, and you too. Thank you so much.
About him.
All right,
It's about doing the right
looking at the comment section, you know, saying, saying that you've been, flawed this morning.
The point is, no, wait, let me clear one issue. I just respected you and I gave time for the man to speak. And it was not civilized. It was not civilized as he was speaking. I start talking from the side. So if that is what Odunade means by somebody flowing somebody, I don't know. I just said it here. I said all the issues I raised, the man did not count any of them. He ended up raising the same issues I raised. For purpose of emphasis, what I said is that as at the time Atiku was declared winner, he was declared winner with minority vote, looking at the number of accredited voters that voted in that election. And that he's not popular because popularity has to do with the number of votes you are getting. And that even as we speak, he has not even improved on his popularity among Nigerians.
I think there's someone behind you that will answer that question.
No. He's hearing me loud and clear. He's near, I know where he stands. But the point I'm making is, even as we speak, the president, Ahmed Bola Tinubu, have not been able to improve on his popularity. Rather, his popularity is coming down. We saw it play out in Idumota the other day, where they were shouting a big power. In Lagos,
the popularity you're talking about is not delivering. Abi?
No, when you talk about popularity,
personality.
Popularity has many angles. If, as he was declared winner, and people did not accept the election, even if court have legalized it, we are seeing policies, we are seeing development, we are seeing good tidings, good news from government, and we are progressing. People will jettison their opinion and form a new opinion about who this man is.
I don't understand what it means by flooding.
Taiwo Odunlade doesn't have idea of what is happening.
Do you have any issue with Taiwo?
No, you know the problem Taiwo has. His problem is once you criticize a Tinubu administration, he's upset. And it's not as if he have a better idea. I challenged him the other day. He was saying he disagreed with me. I challenge him to point out the areas he disagrees. Not today, he has not been able. So it's not enough to just stay at the comfort of your home. You comment on the comment section. You cannot engage constructively. What I'm saying even currently, let Odulade contravene it by giving a contrary opinion that Mr. President Senator Abba Bola Tinubu is improving on his popularity among Nigerians. I said at his water the other day, the Lagosians were shouting at Obi Power, meaning we are hungry. Take your camera, sample opinion of Nigerians in Lagos State that is supposed to be his home base and assess his popularity. It's not about writing a result before election process commences, like we saw in Kogi and Imo State. That is why I'm saying now what we are supposed to be having is conversation on how to review the Electoral Act. So if what Odulade mean that if when you ask me to allow the man to speak, I said let him wait for his turn, or as he was speaking, I was interjecting. If that is what he covered, he needed, I'm sorry, that is not my kind of person. I'm civilized. So I needed to give the man time to air his view. But unfortunately, he didn't address the issues I raised.
All right, no plan to increase price of petrol, NNPC Limited. Of course, as of yesterday, Nigerians were shouting, complaining that what's going to happen again. Incrementing fuel pump price on what? 1,200 naira. Does it mean that the government wants to kill us or this, that? But it's not what is going to happen this time.
But the truth is, what marketers are saying is correct. The pump price cannot be what it is today. Because at the time, during the inaugural speech where the president said something is gone, the price of crude in the international market have changed, have increased. Thereby, the landing cost would have increased. It's going to show that somewhere, somehow, the government is paying subsidy. But the reason they cannot come out openly to confront Nigerians and tell them that we are paying subsidy is because they have told Nigerians that subsidy is gone. So they will prefer to manage it behind the scene rather than coming out to say we are paying subsidy, but it's not as much as what they used to pay. It's just that when Muhammadu Buhari, before his election in 2015, told Nigerians that there is nothing like subsidy. There was nothing like subsidy. But when he was in the saddle, when he came to the saddle, he was faced with the reality. So he was forced to start calling it under recovery. He started looking for names to use other than subsidy. But the truth is, the government may not come out openly to tell us that they are increasing subsidy. Then, if NNPC is telling us that there is no plan to increase pump price, it's going to show you that something is wrong somewhere. Because if it is a deregulated market, it should not be within the purview of NNPC to start fixing price. It tells that somebody somewhere is determining the price. Don't forget that NNPC is the only importer of refined petroleum products. So if they are the only importer, so they can determine the price. If perhaps other importers are bringing in, and they are selling at the same price with NNPC, you can now say there is no fuel subsidy. They can go ahead and subsidize as long as they want to sustain it, just to placate Nigerians that subsidy is gone.
All right, thank you so much, Matthew. I really appreciate you coming on board. Okay.
Mr. Mike. Morning.
The APC publicity. Okay. Why are you putting on?
Yes, I think I told you that this year we are ready to look into the brightness of our enemies. Whoever you are, we are looking at you straight up, head on. You understand? So that you go know, say we know they look into your face this time around. That's why.
Okay. The APC person in charge of publicity, Bala, said yesterday that Atiku's ambition is laughable. It's a laughable one that you can't get it right come 2027. And I'm asking a question: is it not too early to talk about 2027 election?
Well, I think it is. I think Bala is just being mad, you know. And anybody representing the APC who is already talking about 2027, despite what is going on in Plateau State,
despite the shortage of manpower in our military, armed forces. I think that is just total madness. That is just total madness. And that is what we call, misplaced priorities. You are already talking about 2027. It wasn't your speeches that secured the election that you won in 2023. It was because people believe in this man called Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu to improve the economy. If this man does not improve the economy, okay, people will go elsewhere. It's as simple as that. People are not compelled. No. People like myself and every other well-meaning Nigerians are not compelled to vote for him if he fails. And we must not forget, every human being has that propensity to either succeed or fail. Because we want you to succeed, because we elected you. So we must give you constructive criticism. Bala, whoever he is, might be, I think he's just being mad. He should leave Atiku alone. Atiku is a non-entity.
Non-entity.
Yes. As far as Nigerian politics is concerned, he is not relevant. No, he's not relevant. He's not as if he's not. He's not. Listen, he was just part of those, early thieves that stole our collective patrimony as at 1999. So, and I think he's riding on that. He was able to secure so many slots in federal government agencies. He bought so many national assets. And him and his cohorts are there in Dubai. They're just enjoying the dividends of their loot. So, this is not a secret to anybody. Anybody that has been following the Nigerian politics in 1999 understands that Atiku, as far as we are concerned, cannot win any election in Nigeria with any ideology. He is only ready to buy out his way. Do you forget what happened in Rivers State? They caught one of Atiku's campaign manager with over $500,000. That case, nobody knows where that case ended. Nobody knew where that case ended. The Nigerian police force, nobody knew what happened. Under Buhari, that was still under Buhari. Nobody knew what happened to that man. The only thing they said, they recovered that money from the man. But that man was working for who? Atiku. So you see, talking about election now, I think let us focus on what we have.
We don't even need it for now, but the politicians need it.
You see, the politicians
ahead.
will need it, but we the Nigerians are being served by the politicians, and we must focus our energy to where the pain is. The pain is we need to have a better economy, we need to have a better security infrastructure, and that should be the topic of discourse.
Yeah, it's very obvious now that there is disquiet in the country, especially in the northern part of the country, as a result of the alarming state or rate of insecurity in the country. Now, the government, the service chiefs have tried efforts to end this, but still, they're still facing it. Yesterday, government stormed the shopping mall in Nasarawa, killed about 4 shoppers.
Gunmen.
Yeah, government. Abuja, kidnapping going on there.
Oh.
Don't forget little crisis. Killing is still going on in the Is Asiwaju really ready?
See, the problem is between now and the end of the first quarter, there are 2 things I would want Asiwaju to do. Okay? Sack Nuhu Ribadu, employ someone who is not capable. Because Nuhu Ribadu seems to be unprepared. If we all agree that Nuhu Ribadu on paper was competent, but practicality has played out, and it's apparent, it is evident that this man doesn't know what he's doing.
Is it the fault of the national security?
Of course, it is the fault of the national security.
We have the service chiefs.
The national security advisor is who advises the president directly in real time on what steps he should take. If the security chief advises the president, he will still consult the national security advisor. The national security advisor can push for the queries of those service chiefs. Okay? Then followed by our legislative arms, our legislators. But as it were, New Rubadu is I think it's just is I mean I think it's a dollar. I think he's a misfit for that position. Okay, he's a misfit. Yesterday, I mean, on the national TVs, one of the maybe I think it's the director general or something of FCT. He said that the FCT has now released an instruction that all businesses and homes should install CCTV. I said, no, that's the start. All businesses and homes have been instructed to install CCTV. Then that takes me back to under Jonathan. That what happened to our 400 million Chinese contract about CCTV? You know, I've said this year. I said I expected the NSA to tell the president that charge all your state governors that security vote. You're not going to do it once, but in batches. Start from the area that is an hot zone. Start installing surveillance cameras, walkie-talkies. You need to build a perimeter around that area. These bandits that went to Nasarawa shopping mall, if that shopping mall has a camera, they will see who killed them. But don't be surprised that shopping mall might not have a camera. The shopping mall might not have a camera.
Nothing to detect the killers.
So, I mean, if it has a camera in and out, they will see the color of the people that came in. They will see how they look. They might even be able to detect one of them, and they will track him down. Well, we make it look like installing cameras, CCTVs, surveillance systems, border lines, what do they call it, sensors, motion sensors. At our border lines, we might not even necessarily build a fence. We might just have wires that are motion sensors that whenever anything touches it, bam, the nearby response team are alerted. They move into that location. But Nigeria, they make it look like now we won't go innovator. As if you are the one that wants to go to the laboratory, we want to go and design it, invent it. But all we needed to do was just to buy it. You get? So on that security issue, Tinubu must, if by end of the first quarter, Tinubu does not sack Nuhu Rubadu, or Nuhu Rubadu does not change his ways, then I'll start shouting that this killing is being supported by Tinubu himself. Because of course, Tinubu is not a military man. He has to work with people. Being a president, you have to have a team. Nuhu Rubadu was a successful policeman. He was successful in EFCC. He was appointed to work as an NSA. But now it seems he's failing. So by March, first quarter, what are the advice you bring? What are the solutions? Nothing, and Tinubu does not sack him. Then I'll come here and I'll say that Tinubu, oh God, you say you're happy that they are killing people until they kill one of your family members before you react. You get my point? Just is a place that I've always wished to go and have fun. Just is a place I've always wished to take my girlfriends. Like, guy, we'll go enjoy weather. Even if I don't have money to take my girlfriend to UK, I know if I get to Jos, there's cool weather. If you see Jos babes, oh my God, they are so fresh. When you get to Jos, you eat Irish potato. You eat grapes. You eat carrots.
With fresh beans.
You get my point. I mean, there's one hotel that they just built. You see, but now we cannot go to Jos because they are killing everybody. Of course, see, allow people to say their mind. See, if I voted for you, I have every right to praise you or criticize you. Okay? If a situation arises that I cannot criticize you again, then I am only being enslaved. As simple as that. I voted for Tinubu. I have every goddamn right to come and criticize him. The people that do not have the right are people that never voted for him for one day.
Now, this is the first time in 25 years National Assembly will be getting highest allocation. Now,
yes.
Okay. On a newspaper, I saw it there that the TUC was saying that the 2024 budget was designed to take care of the lawmakers.
Well, for the past 25 years, the federal government has spent roughly about if I'm not mistaken, I think about 2 point something trillion on National Assembly members. Let me tell you, nobody can change that status quo. No president, I dare say that no president will go there and tell the National Assembly, okay, cut your cost. No, they don't put away. They will impeach him. That is when you know that Nigeria has impeachment rule. You know the people that can stop them? It is we, you and I. When hunger hit us, or perhaps we just wake up one day and we all understand democracy together and we understand that the people are the most, they are the most important person when it comes to democracy. And then we have this collective protest. Like we walk towards the National Assembly complex and we tell them that we demand that you guys cut your costs.
Maybe that thing will happen until the rate of price gets to 2000 naira.
Perhaps
2005.
If maybe fuel gets to maybe 2000 naira.
2000 naira.
Because Nigerians, we are just too resilient. You get, just small thing will happen for France. You go see them on the para. But no, and I don't blame them because our religious leaders also sell hope to us. They, don't worry, God will do it. Not be God do it for whether not Moses. Not be God do it for David. Don't worry. Not be God do it for Joe. Don't worry, God will. Is it not 2000? You will see your own. If people are suffering, don't worry, you will not suffer. Don't worry, God will do it. And then you will just roll along with it.
Are Nigerians waiting for someone to lead the protest? I think so.
See, Nigerians, including Udeze Chima, including Taiwo Odulade, we are all cowards. We are all a bunch of cowards. Udeze Chima is in Italy enslaving his life. He's in a foreign land. Do you think they can bury him? Or do you pray they bury in Italy? Or is Udeze Chima telling me that everything that connects him back to Nigeria, he wants to cut it off? If that is the case, then he's a bastard to Nigeria. But the question is, when you love your country, if you go abroad, you make money, you come back, you fight for your nation. A person like Martin Luther King fought for that. A person like Mahatma Gandhi, starved himself. He didn't eat. He became a bone so that India would be emancipated. We have not had one single hero. You see, you know why I used to fight people that support Obi? I said, stop supporting Obi. Obi is not a hero.
Rafa said it yesterday.
Obi is the first one. If they are aligning cowards, Obi will be the leader. A person like Tinubu wasn't a coward. He supported democracy under military. We never saw Obi cry for democracy under military. But that is not even my bone of contention. I am talking about ourselves. Here. You get my point? That we Nigerians, when we see small rice, you don't give us rice. Now, is that why people are shouting big power? Imagine Tinubu go down and say, oh yeah, give them food of one basket of rice. Oh yeah, kick cow, no night chop. What do you think will happen? Hey, Tuale! Because Nigerians, including whether you're Hausa, whether you're Igbo, whether you're Yoruba, whether you're Fulani, whether you're Tifi, all of us, this Bele, they don't take and finish us.
All right, thank you so much. Nigi, Raphael, good morning to you.
Okay, yeah, Mike, good morning.
How are you doing?
Fine. I wonder how this guy is throwing light on what I said yesterday about Obi's cowardice.
Yes.
You know, when I was saying that Obi did not do well because he just relaxed after he gained victory over other parties, people started abusing me. See, let me tell you, if you want to see what I mean, you should have gone to Nnamdi Kanu's compound on 2017 and see how Abia boys resisted the Nigerian army unarmed without allowing the soldier to get to the position where Nnamdi Kanu was in his father's compound. These guys were being shot, though they were having this, what do you call it, bulletproof, traditional one. But bullet will weaken you. It might not penetrate your skin, but you will be growing weak. These guys resisted. Until all of them tired, they started using the boot of their gun to bust their head. I mean, Nigerian wicked, monstrous military men. Still, they resisted and resisted. Nnamdi Kanu had to abscond and go. Obi won an election. Obi could not defend the Nigerian territory, the Nigerian electorates, the Nigerians that took their time and stood on the sun and voted him. And yet he had the effrontery to be killing Mazop members when he was Anambra State governor. Don't you know I was there?
Yeah.
Is it because I was supporting Labour? I was supporting Labour because I want this place to be a very peaceful place for people to come and see Nigeria. Doesn't mean say Obi did not do wrong. Do you know why? Obi won an election, we suffered for him. He could not defend it. Obi could not come out and say, no, God has given me this. Obi wanted God to come, descend from heaven and come and do it. See, let me tell you, he tried by throwing light on that, and I see, many people called me coward yesterday, abused me, but that does not deter me from being who I am. I tell you, if you want to see resilient boys, go to southeastern Nigeria and at least have one-on-one rapport with those boys that are fighting for security in the southeastern Nigeria. They are not military, they are men, they are boys, and they are the real men. That is how the real men should be, headed by someone Epa. We are just clamoring we are one Nigeria here. Which one Nigeria? Are we one Nigeria? Be an Igbo from Igbo extraction, one election. The so-called one Nigeria could not allow Igbo man to rule Nigeria. They are saying we are one Nigeria. And Odunlade has the infantry to be writing nonsense. That Taiwo Odunlade, I don't care. That guy is not a human being. If he could find it very pleasurable, abusing me, abusing the Igbo man.
Did he abuse you?
Yes, I told you that I block him off. How could you tell me that Nigerian Lagos state government is destroying the property where Igbos are selling at the very late night, as early as 3 a.m. And I was telling you, we were just chatting. This guy started talking nonsense. I saw Oga.
A private chat between you
yes,
and
I said, Oga.
okay.
Wait, listen, Oga.
Okay,
Oga, you can never ever be a sound person. I said, from this conversation, I found out that you are not sound. You know, not everybody that speaks English is sound. You have what you call that somebody is physically sound and mentally sound. That man is not a sound person. See, let me tell you, everybody, anybody, wherever you are, don't ever say this man on the street is a fool. This man is this on the street of Nigeria. Let me tell you, Nigerians, it's private such, it doesn't matter. I don't care.
Okay.
But I'm saying the truth because I trusted him.
And
I don't think
he betrayed you.
He betrayed me in total. He betrayed me in total, so I don't care. So let me tell you what he is trying to say. Obi won an election. Obi should have aligned with Nigerians that voted him and stand still. Forget courts.
But you know it's not a freedom fighter.
Okay, listen and listen good. Do you know that people thought that Rome was built in a day? Do you know why? Let me change it the other way around. It does not take aqua cocoa, that is egg, velvet hand glove, to achieve anything that is really worthwhile. You need to fight hard for it. That was why the ancient Rome was not built in a day. That is the meaning of that proverb. Obi went to wrestle power from these people, these vultures. He was sleeping in this. Thank you. 2027, make him come and contest. Because as far as I'm concerned, let me tell you, I'm still leading. As I posted yesterday, I advocate for Biafra now and forevermore. I'm an Igbo man. Biafra has come. Nobody can stand it. Forever and ever and evermore. That's what I say. Because Nigeria has not won. Nigeria has won. They are killing Christians in the Middle Belt on 25th December. Go to Mid Belt and watch what happened on 25th December. It was absolute Rwanda. What happened in Malawi? Ethnic cleansing. See fellow Christians, little boys, toddlers. Any one of them that took their head, they will use knife and cut and slaughter them. What do I mean? What do you mean? One Nigeria. Which one Nigeria? We are not one. Okay? I know they throw teeth to the laugh. I'm saying the truth. Nigeria is not one. Nigeria is one. The whole federal agencies, who are there? Nigeria is one. Go to customs and check them. Who are there? How many people are the minority there? All those tribes, Efiki, Bidio, Wari, Urobo, how many of them are there? A chance. Go to Nigerian military and see them. They have been infiltrated by all those manner of people from the Sahel countries. In the name of religion, they align themselves with the Hausa Fulani and infiltrate our soldiers. How many Yoruba men are in the military? How many Soko? How many Bibio? These Muslim, religion, Alhaji Muhammad Ibrahim. Are you people mad? You are basically based your lives on dogmatism, dogma. Inviting all manner of ideologies. Religious dogmatism, dogma from Middle East. And you are ruining Nigeria. Nigerian nation is gone. Nigerian nation is under what? Mali, Senegal, Chad, Niger, Southern Morocco, Algeria, and where again? Libya. Burkina Faso is not left out. And we are here in the south, shouting one Nigeria. One Nigeria. Please, we are preaching peace in this Christmas. Let everybody live in peace. Nalayo.
And the peace was disrupted.
Nobody is living in peace. They talk about peace. What about justice? No, there might be peace, but there's no justice.
Some part of the country.
Peace and justice for some part of the country.
No peace in Plateau State.
Like Plateau State is boiling. They are the sacrificial lambs. They slaughter them. They paid with their blood during the Christmas Eve or morning. Many of them were slaughtered with what? It was a massacre, thorough genocide. If care is not taken, it's going to lead on African blood bath history. If not that Igbo was leading since 1967 to the massacre in Igbo land to 1970, which was the highest. Plateau, Benue, and the rest of the mid-Beltans, they should be on the lead. But only that Igbo own was in millions. I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying. The massacre going on, are we in Nigerian civil war? Is it not APC the one ruling again? This one is not a B party. Why are you killing Christians? This one not be label. It is not PDP.
It's not PDP.
Why are you killing those innocent Christians? And either Buhari self, Buhari wasn't a Nigerian. Buhari is not in Nigeria. Buhari will tell you, come to Daura and see me in a lie. He built house in Niger. He's there. That man is not a Nigerian man. He doesn't behave like a Nigerian man. He doesn't behave like a Nigerian man. So let me tell you, Mike, what I'm trying to say is that are we one Nigeria or are we disintegrated? A disintegrated Nigeria. Are we? What kind of unity are you telling me that we are? We are not united. Hausa man is doing different thing. Fulani man is rejecting Hausa again. Their landlord. Their landlord that allowed them for over 200 and something years ago. Fulani man doesn't know Hausa man again. All they know is Emir of Gurudun Kupu, Emir of Greening Kebi, Emir of Sokoto Yauri, Emir of Sokoto, Emir. How many food, how many miracles have the emirs performed? Are the emirs, are they God? Okay? The issue of religion. Foreign dogmatism.
Is it what is playing out in Plateau State?
Plateau State is a Christian state that is subjected under gradual Islamization now. Gradually. It is not, see, they won't come out and say, hey, Allah could be everybody. No. Systematically. Snail speed, snail. Slow and steady wins the race. That was how Turkey was Islamized. And other Middle East Europe countries that were Christians before. Systematically, Islam enveloped them and they become part of them. Which a state of Israel has been fighting for how many years? Since 1948, they subjected Israel to jihadism, thorough war. Killing and fighting them. But you know that those people, they are dogs of war. They are the jackals. If Israeli man wakes up today, please give me war. After it, he will start fighting war. Sleeping war. So the biblical Bible days, Israel, they are the dogs of war. That's why you can't overcome them there. But what concerns us here in Africa, black man, black skin. Black man, black skin, black tradition, black ideology. What is our own with religion? I don't know. That's why Nigeria refused to be moving forward. A stagnated country. The most dormant, paralyzed, stagnated country in Africa is Nigeria. And you know when something is happening here, all those countries that see us as giants, they are part of the what? They are going to be part of the, victims. Yes. When 2 elephants, when big elephants like Nigeria collapse, won't you see what the grass is around will be? They will suffer it. So Africa is suffering under this kind of mumu system we are operating here. Mugu. They are taking us back to colonialism, colonial era. Leadership problem has collapsed. The British use these black political politicians, and replace themselves. They stay in Belgium, in UK, America, France, they are staying there, receiving their what? Their own commissions, their tithes. Because the politicians, Tinubu, them, all of them, they are working tools. They use them as tools. Some idiots that stay, that's what I say, criticizing and talking nonsense when the Nigerian politicians are not getting it right. You are supporting somebody that is doing wrong. God will punish you all.
All right, Raphael. Okay.
Fuck you.
Hello, Raphael. All right, I want to say something before we go. Just we have a few minutes. A few minutes.
You are what to go? Okay, to go.
Yeah, a few minutes. Good morning. Sir. Good morning. So welcome. Yeah, we're talking about issues in the country. And, we've been listening to some of our reviewers. Okay. I know you have your own take concerning what is going on presently, especially in Plateau State. The killings. Some said it's a religious crisis. Some said it's a herders farmers clash. Some said it's a different Boko Haram attack, bandits. This is that we don't really know. Of course, investigation is going on to unravel the mystery behind the killings or the massacre. Now, aside that, we still have political issues we've been discussing on the platform. But before we go into that, let's talk about Plateau killing.
Anyway, good morning. I'm Christian Namani by name. I'm a businessman. Anyway, the issue of Plateau, because I went there to see what happened there. The body we count is about 364 people. That we count, that I count, that we see. And Nigerian army did not even come first. Police did not come first to rescue them. It was when the attack were too much. Their elders, some of them, had to go and sign alliance with Samonekpa online. I don't want to mention them on the air. They signed alliance with Samonekpa. Samonekpa have to send his boys, the ESM boys, down there. And when they send the boys down there, so when they get to Plateau, Nasarawa, Niger States, near Mabangida house there, they get to Benue State. Then when those boys come there, there's one particular primary school field where they normally gathered in Plateau. And these people, they want to go and face them there. After they faced, they ran away. So it was after the attack of those ESN against these people, and they all of them ran away. That is when Nigeria police now came in.
Are you sure of what you're saying?
I said I went there. I have shop in Atiku. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about now. Now, this thing happened on the 22. 23, nothing happened. That 23 evening, they signed alliance with Samonekpa. 24, these people came in. They attacked 24, 25, 26, 27, Nigerian police come. Why is the Nigerian police for the first time? That even one governor said that, somebody said that, Yerima Shatima said that, why would they bring in terrorists to defend them? A governor now answered, I don't want to mention his name. He said that if those one is one that will defend us, we are okay with it. To tell you that these people, they understand what is going on.
This is deep.
Yeah, this is deep. I try to understand what is happening there. And I understand that in the Plateau there, apart from Christian or no Christians, the Fulanis want to dominate them. The Plateau have a very good land, fertile land. For example, in this hot weather, you'll be seeing dew falling from that area, like Amata. Then, these people want to take over the land. Benue the same, Nasarawa the same. And this guy came from outside country. That our Fulani here were supporting them. Even the vice president knows what is going on. It's hiding. Everybody know. You know, I said something here one day. Everybody must look for how to guide himself. If you're looking at Nigeria police, they will not do anything. Nigeria army, they will not do anything. These guys understand the game. So, because even the governors, some of them know. Something play out in Ondo State that I don't want to talk about. If you're secret, I will just tell you about that. So then,
What happened that Plateau? The killing there. I ask question, where is Nigeria police for the first time? Commissioner of police, where are you? When this thing were happening? Among people they kill, there's a prominent among them. For example, in this Lagos here, I still have some DPO number. I have some area commander number. I have some military number that I can call. If something will happen and I will not call them, they will not come. Don't you know there's a plan there? Until the elders, some of them, and coupled with some youths, the Igbo speaking, those who hear Igbo, have to form alliance online with Samonepa, and those boys have to come in. The moment those boys come in, they were shouting, Yamidi, 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 ESN, Yamidi, ESN. Those guys faced them. It was then your vice president started speaking. They're all Boko Haram. They're all bandits. They're all Fulani herdsmen. They know what they're doing. One idiot said they will not release Nnamdi. Who's begging to release Nnamdi Kanu? Nobody begged them to release them. They will beg Nnamdi Kanu to go. They will beg him to go when the time comes. We're cutting it for them. Because we're ready for them. They're ready for them. When you want to fight a boxer, go and get a boxer to face a boxer. When you want to fight an army, bring an army to face an army. Don't let them intimidate civilians and say they have power. When two army jam, they say you know who have the strength. The ESN are military too. The Biafra Liberation are military too. The three group of fighters of Biafra are all militaries too. They were trained militaries. You want to fight Igbo, you can't fight Igbo. Because Igbo in diaspora will bring their boss and train them. What differentiates armies, what defines them is a training. It's a training. I watched Hamas facing Israel. 50 Hamas soldiers were facing two Israel, two women, two ladies, and they clear all of them. It's all about training. It's not the way you wear uniform. Nigeria don't have training. All those Boko Haram child, whatever, they don't have training. They don't have a good training. They know. We have nations that have the best training in the world. And we are there. We have SND there. We must surely win them, either they like it or not. And we're ready for them. They will beg Kanu to go. After they will beg Kanu to go, we will face them. They will be begging him. They will give him flag. We will face them until come back to the full way, the way they want it, the way they bring a divide and rule to us. Edo is not Igbo. Calabar is not Igbo. This one is not Igbo. Thank God for the history. We know our history. If our father did not understand, we knows. The Yoruba man that is there is just a figurehead. Tinubu is a figurehead now. They just put him there as a figurehead man, and they are doing what they are doing. So what happened in Plateau there? My brother, if you see that body, okay, you pity God that created human being. You pity women that carry baby for 9 months. Among these people, there's a prominent man among them. There's a particular area in Plateau. You know what happened? Plateau, south of Benue State. They went there. That was 2017-18. They killed many people. They take over their house. How can you build a 5-terrace duplex on your own? A Fulani man from Nigeria come and take over with his family. It was when these people come, they started running away. So either they like it or not, we're ready for them. The Federal Republic of Biafra has already come to stay. No more going back. No more dialogue. Yeah, no more dialogue. No more going back. Nobody talk anything. If they like, do anything they like. Oh, this our Igbo politically, they're not ruling Igbo. We know how they give that to them. That's one Igbo culture. We try to dig deep about that Igbo culture. Igbo culture is that when a woman pregnant or a woman gave birth, and the man did not pay his bride price, or did not buy the woman will carry the baby, come back to Igbo land. And the other man will marry the baby, and that's how some of our governor come. Purpose of the man. Well, yeah, we find out their way. Or contrary say, those are the people that say that they are Igbos. We know their secrets. They are not really Igbos. So when we find out their secrets, no problem. We have to settle leaders. We have the armed robbers in Nigeria here. We have the main one in diasporas. The main one, that's why I'm more richer than them. They don't even have money. They spend naira. They operate in naira and dollar. We have those who operate in Oman and dynamites. They don't have money. They are poor. They are poor. The 500 million, $500 billion is nothing. What about just bring Mike is that the system here.
You have that confidence that
Yeah.
reputation for Biafra is achievable.
They cannot even stop it. See, if you go to Ghana, you understand what I mean. If you go to Finland, you understand what I mean. If you go to Singapore, you understand what I mean. You go to Oman, you understand what I mean. I don't want to talk much on it, but I'm telling you that Federal Republic of Biafra has come to stay. Not even these political leaders here. But thank God for some South who understand. So all this their problem, all this their anki-panki, all this their negative. Imagine Nigeria. You went to a country, Nigeria president, let me not mention the country. You went to a country where you see president sharing money, sharing food for everybody in the Christmas. They know the meaning of Christmas. And you are from Nigeria here. Well, let me say, what you have, let me say 50% Christian. They could not do anything. The wife is a pastor. Imagine, they say, come and eat in my house. Is that a law of Christian? Is that a law of Christmas?
Don't forget that despite these agitations,
Is there?
the agitation,
My brother, either agitation or no agitation.
this entity is still divided.
My brother,
About the Igbos.
the Igbo you are talking about, listen to me, Oga. Listen to me, Oga. Listen to me. The family I come from, we have those who don't like us. They don't like our family. But we have few people who paid everybody salary, who paid the old people salary. Include those who don't like it, they pay his father salary. Can you defeat those ones that you don't like? How much are you bringing to the family? That you are Igbos, you are political leader, you say you're against Biafra. How much are you contributing? How much Obus Adema is contributing? I don't want to mention name. We have those who bought many jets now. Can hope bought it. Did they have the money? Sell everything at Nimo State in dollar. Can they buy it?
Saying that, so
I don't want to talk much.
achieve a Biafra nation, you still need the support of these politicians.
You don't need their support anymore. Listen to me. If you want to marry a lady, you go through somebody, and the person will begin to play you. You take the boom by horn, and you go by yourself. Either yes or no. Because what? You're a complete man. You have your money. You have your connection. You know your faith. What am I talking about? We understand that it's not by these people anymore. Before we are, look at it, Nnamdi is following them. Hey, Ohaneze Follow till they throw Nnamdi where he is. Because they believe talk. But this very guy, called Sabanekpa, he was SMD of Finland in 2015 to 2017. Because of Biafra, she dropped SMD. The top military over there. What I want to bring out is that it's no issue of following these armed robbers anymore. It's issue of coming after this nation. Coming after them in the hard way. They'll be begging you. Have you ever seen where armed robber come against somebody in the house? What will happen? You say, take anything you want to take. Just leave me. You don't know what happened? You don't understand how South Sudan left. Do you know how they free? When they kill a lot of young boys there, you see a woman that gave birth to three ladies, a woman that gave birth to three girls and a small boy. The army will come and kill the small boy. In Southern Sudan, when the people in diaspora Simba is too much, they begin to go to the nation, please help us. Nation help us. Please help us. We contribute to your affair too. We boost the economy. What happened? They come after them. Are they not the one begging? Are they not the one begging that they should go? That's how it should be. We understand that game. We've come to, so when somebody is beating you, you make it to be strong until you understand that game. When you understand that game, you know you will know the weakness of that person. They believe in giving bribe to nations. When they believe in giving bribe to nations, we now say, okay, we need to rubbish their bribe. So when they speak in dollar, we speak in dynamite or Kuwait. You understand what I'm talking about now? We are richer than them. We big more than them.
There are information I got from persons.
Okay.
As regards this agitation for Biafra.
Yes, sir.
And the leadership style of Simon. Presently, I've also studied it well, and I realized that there are people supporting Simon Ekpa. There are people supporting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Some are against Simon Ekpa, and some are against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Thank you, my dear brother.
You guys are fighting for a nation.
I will answer you.
How can you achieve this?
I will answer you, my dear brother.
With this division.
I will answer you. When Ojukwu were fighting the Biafra wars, John Effiong from Akwa Ibom, today Akwa Ibom, is the second in command to Ojukwu. Thank God that man never betrayed Ojukwu. We have some fellow Igbos, Ifa Juna. We have another one, Joko. They collected blood against Ojukwu. What did Ojukwu have? Ojukwu killed them, eliminate all of them. Are you following me right now? The same thing today. We still have some people among the agitators who don't call them agitators. Why? They don't have the level of Nnamdi Kanu. Even they never been in UK before. It's Nnamdi Kanu took them to UK. They never been in Israel. It's Nnamdi Kanu that took them to that place. What I want to bring out, these people started going against Kanu because they collected some bribe here. You know what? That's what they call poverty mentality. Somebody who never see billions before, billions of naira before. Now this person who never see billions of naira before, you now say, okay, now I'm giving you $30 billion. You never see $1 billion of naira before. You now say you are giving him $30 billion. This guy will change his mind. But there's a people in this group. I mean, they're faithful. And Nnamdi Kanu knows them. That these ones are faithful. Just like Jesus Christ knows that Judas is a betrayer. And you know that some disciples are faithful. And they work on those who are faithful. And those who are faithful achieve the dream.
Is Ekpa and Kanu still fighting the same cause?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Because of our time, we need to go. All right, we need to go because of our time.
I don't stand long. What are you talking about? I stand long, you know very well. I want to knock out that. I don't stand long, see they paid you, You accommodate people that talk too much for long. So you need to talk. I go talk short. Don't worry about it. And let me just go in. You understand? You know, when we talk, I keep telling you, if I tell you the truth, don't think I'm lying. We give Igbo daughter to marry, our Akwa Ibom. They marry our daughter like son.
Like son.
You know that? They marry them like son. We open our arm, give them our daughter to marry. And we don't want their daughter to suffer in their hand. Does that mean? When they create Biafra, because I tell you, it's a suicide nation. Biafra is a suicide nation. If you allow them, those daughters will go suffer with them when they get Biafra. Does that mean? So that's why we prevent. Because we see past them. You get my point? They don't get anything to be Biafra. No border. If you say, give me Biafra, you don't get border, where you going? No border. Does that mean? You can't say, give me Biafra, no border. Onitsha Bridge na Nigerian border. Abi? Asaba to Onitsha na Nigerian border. Umoya to road to Port Harcourt, up to Akwa Ibom na Nigerian border. Port Harcourt road to Aba road na Port Harcourt na Nigerian border. So where are you going? You go no get water for your back.
Are you a Biafran?
I want to tell you who I am.
Because we have
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Okay.
Igbo no get water for back. They get forest. If you get water for back, you can go out from water and link to other nation. You know me? So you are stuck there. No border.
What are you trying to say?
That you don't go for Biafra. If you go, na suicide.
You're already on it.
Yeah, suicide. It's suicide. That's why your man, your elite say never. Your elite see than them.
Because they don't have water.
Elite see than them because they don't have bad water for their backyard. They have forest.
We have water.
We have water all over.
But they married some of your women, right?
I say because of our daughter where they marry. Now we don't allow them to go because they go suffer. Igbo man to get Biafra is a suicide for Igbo man.
So you are one.
Where is he going?
So you are one.
We are one. Let's be a no matter mother is. Listen to me. I told them, forget about Biafra.
You're a Biafran.
Listen.
You're a Biafran as well.
I see saying it was a mistake. My father told me it was a mistake. We should not fight it. We cannot fight it. Cannot say Akwa Ibom man fight Biafra. We were the forefront. We fought it. We ended.
We were married to each other.
We end the war. Atiku with all we eating one spoon. We end the war for them. Does that mean? Our forefathers tell us, don't go for that thing again. It was a mistake. Since then, we hear from our forefathers. They don't want to hear from our forefathers for their forefathers. 6 tell them not to go. Or you go for tell them not to go. But they still go.
Sorry.
Now they need to understand that Biafra, exist. We are what we are looking for. A mother is leave Biafra.
Biafra is pointing for you.
We have just 3 minutes to.
Thank you. So you need to know. Let the man look for motherland like Lagos, like Kanu in the east, and stay there and enjoy himself. Stop Biafra. It's a suicide. No way you go. You are nothing. All the people who get water, they not join you. Where get seed, they don't want you. Get oil, they don't want join you. Where are you going then? You are stuck. Why say you are rooting? Why say you are rotating in the circle? That is it.
Freedom.
That is it. Why say they are rotating? Okay, who the feed Chad now? Chad no get water. Who the feed them? Nigeria. Nigeria no get water. Who the feed them? Nigeria. Who go feed you when you get water?
All right.
You need to understand. So let it come out from what? Join another East, be another East. Let us enjoy ourselves. Forget about Biafra. It's a suicide.
All right. Thank you so much, Wong. Thank you so much. All right, viewers. I hope you've been able to enjoy yourselves today. We really appreciate you for joining us on today's edition of this program by Standards Listens. Of course, you know, it's your number one newspaper review program on Flip TV, anchored by Michael Atiku. Right, our social media news are right on the screen. They are displayed there. You can also join me on Facebook, it's Michael Atiku, on Instagram, Michael Atiku, on TikTok, Mike Flip TV. It's a moving train. Doing it, making sure that we pass information across to the world, especially things bothering the minds of Nigerians, trending issues in the society. We dissect it together, we review newspaper headlines together on this platform. Michael Atiku is signing out, and I'm saying, we love you all. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining. Without forgetting the main man behind the camera, Femi Samuel Oyedepo, thank you so much for the great work behind the camera. The likes of esteemed viewers, Odunlade Taiwo, Jose Chima, Professor Latuji, Larissa Yabo, Lady G, Lady King Henry, Richard in Germany, many viewers that I can't mention their names right now. Thank you all. We appreciate you. Please share our videos, comment, and like. Michael Atiku is signing out. Bye.